Once upon a time, New York State had major economic-based manufacturing jobs, but now, good jobs are moving out of state. Many counties in upstate New York have lost population. We are losing our young people to other states because there are no jobs here for them to stay once they get their education. This in turn is producing a population that is significantly older. Unnecessary regulations are restricting people's rights and driving businesses from New York State. While the approval of both Congress and state legislature is needed to divide New York into two states, an amendment to our New York State Constitution is all that is needed to divide our state into completely autonomous regions, which is almost the same as being separate states. Since Congress is unlikely to give the Northeast 2 more U.S. Senate seats, a new state would require the 3 autonomous regions plan with a token state government is more likely to succeed. The New York region shall consist of the counties Bronx, Kings, New York, Queens, and Richmond. The Montauk region shall consist of Nassau, Rockland, Suffolk, and Westchester. New Amsterdam region consists of the rest of New York State's the counties, and Staten Island can choose to be part of either the New York or Montauk regions. These are the 3 regions that are chosen: New York region, Montauk region, New Amsterdam region. The amendment states 3 fully autonomous regions. Most of the state's powers are transferred to each region. The token state government is needed to comply with the U.S. Constitution, is kept small by limiting its taxing power to a 3% sale tax, with all other taxing power to transferred to the regions. The token state laws are limited to those related to executive for the state only, Indian, legislative for the state only, National Guard, retirement and Social Security, state administrative procedure, and state finance for the state only. Civil service, state employee only. Court of Appeals, State Court of Claims, State Judicial Conduct. All the rest of the laws, which are about 3/4 of New York laws, become regional laws of each region and are deleted from the state code. Each region can then independently notify them. Regional senators from all regions will also serve as the New York State Senate. Regional assembly persons from all regions will also serve as New York State Assembly. The regular session from regional legislatures are limited to January, February, and March. Fiscal years of each region will be from March 1st to last day of February. The state legislature regional session is limited to April and May. The state fiscal year from May 1st to April 30th. Each region shall have an elected regional governor, regional lieutenant governor, and regional secretary of state. The regional governor appoints most regional officials, including the Regional Education Commissioner. The Regional Secretary of State appoints the Regional Attorney General and Regional Motor Vehicles Commissioner. The token state government will keep an elected governor, lieutenant governor, and comptroller. In order to prevent opposition, the transfer of state departments, agencies, employees to regional departments, agencies, employees is explained in detail in the amendment, and the pension system remains at the state level exchanged. The New York or Montauk regions will still pay for their residents attending New Amsterdam's regional colleges and vice versa. Local government's ownership rights are not affected by this amendment, so the City of New York retains ownership of its water system. The New York and Montauk regions would be allowed to keep ownership of some of the prisons in the New York-Amsterdam region. Most of the powers of the Court of Appeals powers are transferred to each newly created regional superior courts, which has final say on ruling on its region laws. Felonies can only be enacted under regional law. Judicial departments are adjusted so they do not cross regional boundaries. Note, a copy of the local government's resolution and a copy of the bill full amendment must be sent to the New York State legislators for home rule to apply. So we ask you to ask your county, town, city, or village officials to take this action. In New York State, under the Home Rule Clause, New York State senators and assembly women or men are eligible to introduce or co-sponsor a bill if a municipality in their district passes a home rule resolution, and then sends a copy of the resolution and the bill amendment to their New York State legislators. The amendment has been introduced. The amendment is A0494-S5416. Proposed a constitutional amendment to divide the state into 3 autonomous regions. Note, several different versions of Divide New York State bills are now in New York State Legislature. So what we ask is for you to contact your legislators about this amendment. For more information, go to the website www.newamsterdamny.org. That's www.newamsterdamny, which stands for New York.org.